Hey, what's up? This is Mega Saguaro here, I guess you can call me. I don't know, or you can just call me hey, that person, that awkward person. It's fine. It doesn't really matter. Anyways, I'm here with my very first video, which I'm really excited about because I have been trying to start this YouTube channel since December, which is obviously months prior to June. In fact, what is that, like 6 months, 7 months? I don't know if you're counting February. No, January. It's fine. Anyways, so it's taking me a really long time to try to get this up, but it's finally happened, which is great. But anyways, the reason why it is being posted today, June 30th, in case you're watching this in the future, is because I have been desperately trying to finish this drawing for Pride Month, which I know is really dumb, but I figured it was like a good deadline for me to have. So in celebration of all the wonderful LGBT plus people out there, here are some of my characters who are queer and here and ready to go. I don't know, but so I thought that'd be fun. And I'm probably not gonna, to be honest, like talk too much about the characters themselves, at least not in this video, just because these three are from kind of my pet project right now, and they, you know, they're precious to me. I'm not ready to share them, but that's okay. All you really need to know is they're gay and happy, basically. Well, technically only the one on the very left is gay, but you'll catch my drift. You'll see later on, when I get to coloring, that they all have their cute little pride shirts on, except for the one on the far right. He just has a flag that you can see me struggling to draw right now. But yeah, so pride aside, I don't actually really have anything to say about this drawing, which I feel like I should, because like, wow, art, this is art, people, and we talk about our art here on the good YouTubes, but I don't know, it was fun to draw, just because like I rarely draw the three of them together. These are my characters from left to right, Mark, Alex, and Silas, and you know, usually I, like, to be completely honest, I just draw Alex and Silas together because if you can't tell, I ship them. You know, they're cute. Yeah. So, back to talking about what I'm going to talk about, which in and of itself sounds strange because apparently this is going to be off-topic the channel. But in any case, so I thought for most of my videos, instead of talking mostly about the artwork, I would talk about some other topic related to art usually, but also kind of just related to being an artist. So for this particular video, I thought I'd talk about starting projects, since that seems pretty relevant, and I feel like the best time to talk about something is when you've just gone through it. Anyways, so like I said, this video, well, not this specific video, but starting this channel has taken since December, and it's June, and that's a long time. Like, there's no sugarcoating it. And in a way, there's like really no excuse for waiting this long to get this started. But at the same time, I feel like when you are starting something, especially if maybe you're like me and you have other stuff going on at the same time that you're trying to get a project done, and it either can't be or just isn't your main priority. Like for me, I'm also a student aside from trying to be an artist, but I know that putting my art out there and like actually finishing things is super important. And I feel like that's the case whether you're a hobbyist or you're like me and you want to do art as a career. But especially when you want to do art as a career, because you really need to be able to be dedicated and be able to get work done no matter what else is going on, as hard as that can be. But it definitely takes a lot of maturing and a lot of practice in a way to be able to push yourself to be productive all the time. And also, side note, I don't think that you can be productive 100% of the time, because everybody needs to be relaxed at some points. But that's me getting off topic again, so to get back on track, projects are hard, and it's really okay if they're hard. If they're easy, like, to be honest, I'm a little bit jealous, but also not, because I know if I didn't spend all my time working on writing or comics or drawing, I'd probably get pretty bored pretty quickly. Though, to be honest, actually, I take it back. I would just play a lot of Sims, which is not the best use of time, but I digress. Anyways, projects are hard, being my point. But knowing that, it's usually a good idea to, if possible, try to make them easier. Which, whatever way you can do that, works. So I know there's I've seen a lot of varying opinions when it comes to this, but I personally think if you're working on a project, particularly if you're an artist of some sort, you have to remember, and at least it's helpful for me to remember, that not everything has to be perfect. In fact, most things won't be perfect, because you'll look back at it in a day and think, wow, I wish I would have done this differently. But if you keep doing that, you'll never finish anything, and like I said earlier, finishing things is important, because if you never finish, then you never have essentially a product to show anybody. And also, it can just feel really good to finish things, you know, because then you can look and be like, look at these beautiful children that I drew. How wonderful. But in any case, so it can be hard, but definitely try, if you can, to remember that not everything's gonna be perfect, so it's fine. Anyways, now that we're getting to the coloring, quick side note, again, queen of side notes, we can see that I colored good old Marky Boy's shirt like the rainbow because he is gay and proud of it. To be honest, I kind of wish I had that shirt, even though I'm not gay. But rainbows are cool. You know what I mean? I got off track again, didn't I? Oh boy. But, you know, how much does it matter? You guys are here. I might as well be upfront with you. Might as well be myself. Which kind of loops back to, look, see, it all comes back to the same topic. So, does it matter that I got off track? Maybe. But we're back, so it's fine. So, back to the whole topic of not having to be perfect when you're doing projects. Speaking of which, I'm not perfect. I know this about myself. I mean, hopefully I know this about myself. Hopefully everyone knows this about themselves. But I know I'm not going to be perfect. I know I'm really hard on myself, so I do try to remind myself that it's okay to have flaws in your work. So like this Speedpaint, for instance, probably the editing is going to be a little bit rough here and there because it's my first time really doing it. My first time really working with iMovie. Like, I've worked in some of my digital classes with Premiere, but iMovie is a different thing, and it's gross and clunky, and I kind of hate it, to be completely honest. But it's free, and it's what I have, so I'm using it. But, so there's gonna be editing mistakes. There's going to be mistakes in the drawing, because I was doing it in a rush, so I could get this video up. Like, there's certain things about this drawing that I don't really like, but that's okay. For the most part, I'm proud that I finished it, and I'm proud. Pride. My brain is going off in a different direction again, but I'm gonna follow it real quick because we're almost done this video anyways. So pride, speaking of which, part of the reason, and one of the things I really wanted to talk about in this video was part of the reason why I chose a pride drawing as my first video is coming out of the closet. Really weird transition, sorry, but I feel like coming out of the closet in a really weird way, my brain kind of connects that to putting myself out there when it comes to art. So, as I said, I'm not gay, but I am some sort of queer. I'm probably not going to get really far into it, honestly, in this channel unless it calls for it. But, you know, I've had the experience of coming out, and I've also, as an artist, had to figure out how to be myself, too. And I feel like both of those things are pretty darn related. So, I don't know. That probably doesn't make any sense, but I don't really give a poop. Give a poop. Censorship here. Anyways, I think we're actually almost done here. Believe it or not, it's been a long road, but I'm just painting the little Ace Pride flag that Silas is holding, and here is the final image. As much as it has its flaws, I'm proud of it. It's cute.